baby. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Matty Pace coming at you live from the Matty Mo Show, the host with the most mojo. And today, we have a very unique way to replenish your energy and make you feel incredible while taking some of the negatives away. So let's get it. How you see yourself is how life is going to see you. Let me say that again. How you see yourself is how life is going to see you. Whew. Now, I know that hit for someone out there. And it's important to understand that whatever you think about, whatever you place your focus on, is what you are going to expand. What you attend to is what you're going to see grow. So you better hope that what you're paying attention to is more of an asset than a liability. And we're going to get into that thought process in just a moment. But first, I want you to kind of take a step back. Whether you need to close your eyes, take a couple deep breaths, whatever you're doing, and ask yourself this question. Lately, is what you've been putting your time, energy, and focus towards and on been bettering you, been stressing you out? Has it been building and adding on into your life? Or has it been depleting you of your energy and your focus and your emotions? I know that's not necessarily the easiest thing to ask yourself, especially when you may just be trying to vibe out on YouTube and ease your mind, but I promise it's only gonna help you break through this wall of uncomfortability that you may have built up over time. Because me, like you, like any of us, I don't think we realize the weight of what we're doing and saying and thinking. We just kind of wake up one day feeling suffocated in our own life, and we wonder how we got there. And listen, it's not going to make it any easier the more that we harp on the fact that we may have had something to do with why we feel the way that we feel. But bringing it back around to how you're thinking, like I said, some thoughts are assets which add on into your life, which compound, which grow, similar to interest with your money in the bank. And others are liabilities. They do nothing but make you question your investments. They do nothing but drain your mental account in a sense. And there's no return on investment with those types of liable thoughts. Every moment, every breath, every thought, every step is a transaction in your life. And like any transaction, wouldn't it make more sense to invest on things and people, and even in your own thought process, on what's going to give you a return on your initial transaction, rather than just take from you and never give back? Visualize what you want, no matter how grand it may be, no matter how unrealistic it may seem in the eyes of other people. Your vision was given to you for a purpose. So when you grab on to that vision of what it is that you want, that thought, that idea, maybe you already know what your purpose is and you've just kind of been tossing it back and forth, not thinking that you're worthy of receiving it. The best way to break through that cycle that you have created for yourself is to become the person worthy of receiving what it is that you desire. And once you commit yourself to taking better actions, to thinking healthier thoughts, to creating healthier habits, then you begin to change who you are and step into who you need to be in order to receive what it is you desire indeed. You can do it if you believe you can do it. Just like Henry Ford said, he who thinks they can and he who thinks they can't are both usually right. All I know is whatever you're currently facing in your life that may be causing you a little bit more distress than beauty, I think it's time for you to just give yourself the opportunity to love on you a little bit, to pour back into your cup a little bit, and to focus a little bit more on you. Because how you feel, how you think, what you want, that right there to me takes priority over everyone and everything else. So be sure to focus a little bit more on what's possible for you if you were to look at yourself through the eyes of somebody that is already doing what it is that you want to do. We were given an imagination for a purpose. And when we were all little kids, I imagine we all had wild ideas and imaginations. Some of us had invisible friends. Other ones probably created this whole massive monumental storyline where you had to go save the princess from a big old castle and dragons, and only you could see what was going on when other people would just look around and see air. So do yourself a favor and start thinking from an asset stance rather than a liability stance, and stay consistent and watch how your life improves drastically for the better. And remember, like I said at the beginning of this, how you see yourself is how life is going to see you. Now get out there, take control by letting go, and understand that you have got what it takes in order to be great, because you, my friend, are already that. You're built for this. Let's go.